This is 5 Minute Feng Shui, Episode 16, Year of the Pig, a 2019 overview. Welcome to the 5 Minute Feng Shui Podcast, where each week I talk about how to move energy and make money. You'll learn how to create a prosperous home and an abundant life using classical Chinese Feng Shui. I'm your host, Katie Weber, publisher of the Red Lotus Letter, Feng Shui Easing for Wealth. Each week, I'll cover Feng Shui topics that can help you improve your life, share inspiring stories, and always end with 3 easy-to-implement Feng Shui tips that you can put to work right away, and usually in about 5 minutes. Now let's get started on the 5 minutes that could change your life. Welcome to a special episode, number 16, the Year of the Pig, a 2019 overview. This podcast is going to be a little bit longer than the normal, so sit back and relax, and you might want to take some notes for this, or if you're in a hurry, most of the time our podcasts are typically 10, 15, 20 minutes at the most, but this might run over half an hour, so I just want to make sure that you are advised about that and you have time to listen, or maybe you can listen to it part of the way and pick up where you left off another time. But just a little quick heads up that it's going to be a little bit longer than usual because we've got a lot of ground to cover. Now, I can't talk to you about every detail about 2019, but what I want to do is to talk about sort of the key themes and the big areas that you want to know about in 2019. So let's get started. Now, right off the bat, the Year of the Pig is bringing us a wonderful surprise, and that surprise is prosperity. The prosperity star is going to be the number 8. 8 is associated with success, recognition, income, renown, fame, all the good stuff that comes with making more money, having more opportunities, climbing the ladder of success. Good fortune can come to you, and it doesn't always have to be the type of good fortune that is money. Remember that it's important to think about wealth in more than just terms of income. Of course, wealth is part of that. And by that, I mean actual cash. Anyway, or maybe that's your salary, your income, investments, and that kind of stuff. But there's also other types of wealth that might be like a second home, a car that you've always wanted. Maybe it is a beautiful diamond ring to buy for your fiance, or maybe it's an upgraded kitchen. It can be a variety of things. Maybe somebody leaves you an inheritance, or you get recognized for some work that you do. Maybe you get an award. These are all different types of wealth and success. So be thinking about that. Maybe your local paper does an expose on you. I know, for instance, a couple of my secret Facebook members, they have run for city council. I have one who's in a runoff right now in Corpus Christi, Texas, and one who won a city council seat in Washington, D.C. And it's really exciting when I see that, because I know that these are people that are working on their feng shui, and these are some of the things that feng shui can bring you. And these are also signs of wealth and good fortune. So let's get started about that prosperity star I was talking about. Now, it lands in the center. So this 8 star is the type of star that just spreads out that beautiful prosperity and good fortune energy throughout your house. It is a nice pair that the prosperity star and the pig, which is the animal symbol of the year, which is often symbolized as a piggy bank, and that these two have come together to bring us opportunity, prosperity, and good fortune. And again, the 8 is also an infinity symbol. It is a star that represents ease of making money with flowing opportunity, and that, if you notice that movement never ends. That the 8 is that infinity symbol. So it's smooth flowing opportunity. I want you to focus on that because it's a really nice part of this beautiful prosperity star. Now, if you have an open concept type type of floor plan, oh boy, are you in luck. The same goes for you if maybe you have like an L-shaped house, and many times an L-shaped house will have a door that opens in the center sector. This is also a big bonus for you this year if you have that type of home. So, check that box. Good luck coming to me. Okay, so let's talk about some key themes for 2019. Okay, so opportunities are going to come, but will you let them go? Regardless of your zodiac sign or your home, this is your home direction. This is the year that it brings a chance for you to act on opportunities. It's like that proverbial brass ring. This is the year that opportunity is going to find you, but you have to take action, and you want to do it in a thoughtful way, because the 8 also represents thought and the mind. So, opportunities will come, and you have to decide, pick and choose, which one is a good one, which one is one that is not a good one. And my feeling is anything that you're rushed into, if you feel really rushed or pressured, that's not always a good sign, and maybe it's an opportunity to pass on. But take your time, think about it, don't be in a hurry, and when opportunities come, give them your full thought and either act on them or let them go. But don't rush into anything. Again, always be thoughtful, but don't let them slip through your fingers either. Don't take your time in indecision. Allow yourself a reasonable amount of time to talk it over with a friend, your spouse, someone, a trusted family member, and this will help you go a long way with what's coming our way. So I'm excited to tell you about that because oftentimes we're waiting for opportunity to come to us. If you're really a go-getter, you go out and you go get it. Anyway, but this is one of those where it's actually like the waves on the beach. They come in to you. So I really love that. Now, another theme for the year that is coming at us is that love relationships can be strained. Now, nobody likes to hear that, but it's something that you should be prepared for. Every year brings some kind of a problem, and there's just no getting around that. One worry, though, on the horizon is health and relationships. But let's just talk about relationships. There's a really difficult energy around the love sector this year that could cause breakups and challenge even the most solid relationships. So it really makes it important to work on your relationships, your close relationships, those with your family members, your spouse, your partner, your love interest. And if you think you would benefit by getting relationship counseling, do it. Go ahead and start that this year. It could save your marriage or relationship. And even if the relationship isn't willing to do that type of work, go do it yourself. Because sometimes just going and having somebody objective to talk to can make all the difference in the world and help you see your relationship in a new light. But if a relationship is at an end, and it's time to end it, this will be the year that can happen. So while that's not always, it doesn't sound like good news, it actually could be good news. So for instance, I often say this saying, because I love to garden, and I often say prune for growth. If you have rose bushes, let's say for instance, and you have a diseased branch, if you just let that branch stay there and it's dead and diseased, it will spread to the rest of the branches and can kill the whole plant. So I'm a big believer that you prune for growth, and trees. Just think about trees. Trees, if you have a dead limb in there, that's not benefiting the tree in any way. So sometimes that end, if it's meant to happen, then it might not be a bad thing. So let's just try to look at it, the bright side of what that can be. And the other thing is, it might be the year that you get past a problem or you resolve a problem. I know a lot of marriages have problems that just sort of stick around a long time. They can't seem to move past. And this year you'll either move past the problem, or maybe you'll move past the relationship, or you'll come to some kind of point where you feel like you can be comfortable with it. You can be resolved with whatever that issue is. Now, men this year have a really terrific energy. Men they're on a trifecta situation. Now, they had the 1 star all of 2018, and that's income and opportunity. But it could also leave them a little bit tired. And this year they have the 9 star of recognition. They might just be the person that everyone's looking for. They might get the recognition. Maybe it's an award. Maybe it's some kind of opportunity will come to them. Men will be searched for. So if you've got a man as a breadwinner in your home, this could be his lucky year. I really like this idea because, everybody needs recognition, right? We all appreciate it when somebody says, hey, you did a great job. Even more so when there's a newspaper clipping around it, or an award, or some kind of a salary increase or a job promotion that comes with it. And that's the kind of energy that men are going to have this year. But the other thing I want to mention about this is the star. They're hosting the star of future prosperity. So men, this is your year to lay the groundwork of ways that you can make money in the future. So for instance, my husband just listened to a webinar, or excuse me, like a teleconference with a very famous investor out of Israel. And my husband was listening to it, and he was talking about themes, about what are future investment themes. And so he's thinking, hey, here's how we can start moving our investments around for the future that will take advantage of those themes that are where investments are expected to earn more money, and that in the future. So here we go with the future. Men, this is your year to be thinking about money and the future, and put those plans in place this year, because they will pay off for years to come. All right, so there's just one little point of worry, and I want to mention this. It's the dark cloud and dotting the sky, and it's with men's health, particularly older men. And by older, and I'm going to say this, and guys, please don't send me ugly hate mail, it's men 40 or older, because this is the age at which health problems can start to crop up, especially 50 and older. But 40 is that time where you could have strokes, heart attack, that type of thing, and they can be deadly. And I just want to mention, I know, there's that old saying, I hate trotting out things that, like, people say, oh, you're going to hate it when your son turns 2 because it's the terrible twos. I really don't like saying that. But sometimes there is a truth around some of those things. And that is, as you get older, men, you do have that worry of your health becoming a problem. So I want you to pay close attention to it. And the thing that it's often said around men is that they don't like to go to the doctor, and they put it off. Guys, I'm here to tell you, don't do it. This is not the year to play around with your health. If you're looking in the mirror and your ears are shining bright red, that means your blood pressure could be up. If you hear that roaring sound in your head, that means your blood pressure could be up. If you're having eye pain, it could mean that your blood pressure is up. It could mean all kinds of things. If you're having neuropathy, it could be diabetes. You could have, I'm talking about anything that's related to the eyes, the blood, the heart, or your head. I really want you to pay close attention. Do you have family members, male family members who have, or even female, close family members who've had stroke, heart attack, diabetes, high blood pressure, that kind of thing? These are all things I want you to be concerned about. Anything that deals with the blood. Look at even your kidneys, because those filter blood. So very important to be thinking about. Okay, I'm going to jump off of that, but I'm going to leave you with that quick reminder. Be thinking about ways that you can set plans now for making money in the future. So, but don't disregard your health this year. It could be costly. So, okay, now, ladies, let's start talking about you, because you also have some concerns around health. Remember I was talking about relationships? Well, women and love relationships are kind of lumped together with the same energy. And women have the same energy that is going to be challenging for love relationships. So ladies, I've already gone over that ground, but this is my health warning for you as well, because the same energy that relates that or can cause problems with your health can also, cause problems with your relationships can also be the same energy, or is also the same energy that can cause problems with health. And while you have to take care of everybody and everything else, you need to be at the front of your own line this year. Promise me you'll do that. Because for women, if you take good care of yourself and keep up with your regular medical appointments, you're going to do fine. Just pay close attention to any physical, financial, or relationships issues that come up. If you got a weird mole somewhere or a funny little bump that just came up somewhere that you never seen before or never felt before, if you're doing your regular monthly check, or just make sure that you keep up with all your annual appointments. So mammograms and I'm not going to go into all the pretty things. And guys, that goes for you too. We all know the P exams, prostate and pelvic. So we'll just get it all out there in the open. Ladies and guys, please go and make sure you get those done and keep up with that, because we don't want there to be additional problems. Now, here's the silver lining, ladies. And that is, with this energy, it's the 5-star, and the 5-star represents the 5 elements. And what I believe it's doing is it's asking you to consider, the 5 critical areas of your life: your health, your finances, your love relationships, your opportunities, that kind of thing, and your social life. Do you do things with friends? Do you go out and visit friends? Do you take trips with friends? Do you call them enough? Do you have enough time to spend together? Are you taking care of your health, like, taking a walk every day, or using your step machine, or going to the gym? I want you to be thinking about all these five main areas of your life that you need to be taking care of first. It's the oxygen mask rule that we all hear on the airplane, and that is take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of others. It's a rule to live by. Just remember, oxygen mask kind of thinking. You've got to take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of everybody else. And that's really important. It's really important too that you're really clear on what your needs are, and that you address them, and that you take care of them, and that you think about yourself and your life in a bigger ways, in terms of what your happiness is and what makes you happy. I'm a big believer that we need to focus on happiness. It's such a, it's part of our Constitution, right? The pursuit of happiness. I love that. It's our Bill of Rights. I get that wrong, history buffs. I know you can write me, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's one of our foundational concepts in America, and that is the pursuit of happiness. So be thinking about what makes you happy, and then pursue that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the love energy this year. That is a good energy. Now, there's a love star that moves around. So while the love sector and the area that rules love in relationships, which is the Southwest, is going to be challenged this year, there is a love star, and it moves around, and it brings beautiful energy. And this year it's coming to the north, and that means that people who have north-facing houses, or north corner bedrooms, or rat zodiac signs, you've went through the ringer last year with the 5-star. You're going to have a really nice year this year. Now, this love star can benefit anyone. This is what I love about it, because you can activate the north corner of your living room, your desk, or anywhere in your home. But I typically don't recommend activating your bedroom, just because it's unless you did it with something like a crystal. You could do that. I'll talk about some ways that you can activate it. But when you activate the north corner of your living room, or your home, or your bedroom correctly, you can also bring some really nice benefits for love. This is so good for singles, so I really love that. And there's Because it's in the north corner, this is the corner that relates to work and water. And so you might have a chance to meet someone around water. Maybe you take a vacation or you go on a cruise. You never know. You might meet somebody while you're somewhere on the water, skiing or just relaxing or going on a vacation or a cruise like I was mentioning. Boy, that sounds really nice right now. I'm already on Miami Beach with a tall drink with a little umbrella in it in my mind. Anyway, okay, back to you though. It's going to be a star that's going to help you also at work. You might meet somebody at work. The other thing that's wonderful about this star is it's a multifaceted star. It brings benefits in a variety of ways. So for instance, it's going to bring opportunities to make more money through marketing. That could be through writing, through sales, communication. Any kind of communication can help you make more money this year and make your star rise, particularly at work. So if you have an opportunity to make a presentation, do it. It'll really help you. Thinking about writing that book, here's your year. Maybe you need to finish one up. Then get it done. Work in the north corner of your living room or your house, and that'll really help you. Now, here's another bit of good news, and that is the income and opportunity star moves into the west. This brings opportunities from that direction to help you make more money. So if you have a west-facing house or a west bedroom, or activate the west corner of your living room with something metallic, would be a wonderful way to activate that energy to make more money this year. It's also really good for people who are looking for a job. So if you've been looking for a job, you're definitely going to want to add something really nice, big, and metallic in the west corner of your living room or your home. That'll help you make more money. And also put your resume to the top of the stack. That's always important, right? Because those resumes we submit sometimes online, they just who knows where they go, right? They're somewhere on Pluto or I don't know. Now, the blessing star. Now, this is the star that brings opportunities from people of influence. So things that just fall like a falling star into your lap, a windfall. Maybe you win a scratch off. Maybe you have an inheritance. Maybe you get some royalties that you weren't expecting. All that could happen this year for families and the oldest son. It also represents international travel. So families who do international traveling or do any kind of travel 1,000 miles or more from their home will really benefit from this windfall star. So I love that. If you've got an east facing house or an east bedroom, look out. You're going to have all kinds of opportunities and nice surprises, checks in the mail kind of surprises. So it's a really nice thing. Let's talk about the houses with the best luck this year. These are west and east homes because they literally have a belt of diamonds that runs from back to front, with that 8 star in the middle and that east and west having both beautiful energies. In fact, they are absolutely the best possible energies in all of feng shui. So you east and west house people, jump up and down right now. Go ahead, jump up and down. Go do a little happy dance because it's going to be a good year for you. Now, northwest homes also have a benefit. North homes do as well. And anyone whose house has a door that enters in the middle of the house, which is that L-shaped house that we talked about earlier. There's also some really nice perks for northeast and southwest axis houses. You might find blessings and fortune that comes to you in spades. So there is some really nice energy that brings a host of wonderful opportunities to you. So I really love that. Zodiac signs with the best luck in 2019. Those would be rats, rabbits, roosters. Oh, all the R words. Dogs and pigs. You all have a great year coming to you. So I'm excited to tell you about that. And there's still better news. And that is everybody gets to enjoy that 8 star in the center. So even if you've got a house that, maybe it faces, southeast, that has a difficult energy this year that you're going to have to watch for accidents, injuries, and fraud, that type of thing. And this even if you have that, you still have the 8-star in the center. So don't focus on that that you're facing direction southeast houses. Focus more on making the most of that center section. Now, when can you expect to see these changes coming? December is when I often notice the shifts starting to occur. You might start noticing things start kind of changing for you, and we will begin seeing that shift toward the 2019 energies. Of course, we are literally going toward 2019, right? With the calendar when we turn it over. Now, these are, I do want to mention though, 2018 energies are still around. So do pay close attention to those as well, because sometimes, like a light bulb that wants to go out, it gets really bright and then it goes pop, and then it's out. And that can sometimes happen. So if you have any negative afflictions in, excuse me, in your 2018 sectors, pay close attention to those. So now, if you've bought the Success Pack from 2018, you'll have all that information in it. And but that's really all the great news about 2019. Let's kind of recap some of the important points, though, because I do want to, and of course, I'm going to leave you with 3 key tips. So I'm going to recap really quickly. Everyone enjoys the glow of the prosperity star, the 8-star that comes in 2019, because it moves to the center. So make sure you activate the center of your home with lights and activity and red colors, and spend lots of time there. It will do you good. Men, you enjoy popularity and recognition, and you can lay the groundwork for future prosperity this year. Just remember to watch your health, and particularly anything with the heart, eyes, and blood. Women can also make inroads into becoming who they're meant to be, but you have to watch out for yourselves regarding money, your job, and most importantly, your health. Particularly if you have any health conditions, you just really want to keep extra close tabs on yourself. Take good care of yourselves, ladies. It's so important. Remember the oxygen mask. Take care of yourself first, and especially take care of your health. It's everything. Now, lastly, watch your assets and investments this year. Get all investment promises in writing, and watch your financial and savings account closely for fraud or loss. Oh, not lastly, I have one more thing to say, and that was love can come from places around water, and at work, or that anything that has to do with travel on the job or speaking on the job. So if you have any kind of opportunity to speak in front of anyone, do a presentation, write a book, give a do a podcast. If you've been thinking about doing a podcast like this, or maybe starting a video series, do it. You will make some money, and in the process, you never know, you might also make a love contact. All right, now, well, we are at the end, and I had promised that this would be probably around 30 minutes long, and we're right at that 26-minute mark, somewhere around there. But as always, I like to leave you with 3 keys, easy 5-minute things that you can do. Number 1 is make sure that you spend time in the center sector. This is the center that has, or the sector that has, all the prosperity and good fortune energy. So make time and really enjoy your center sector. Maybe you want to redecorate or move the furniture around. Make sure you get it all nice and clean and shiny and sparkly, and make it look great. And that will also help that 8-star bring you loads and loads of opportunities this year. Number 2, activate the east corner with gems and crystal. Remember what I talked about earlier about the star that is the falling star, well, that falls into your lap. Well, this is the year that it is activated. It's like a diamond, right? Stars look like diamonds falling from the sky. And this is the year that, if you can think of that diamond energy, go and get some pretty crystals, maybe fake diamonds. You could have, they have beautiful geodes that you can buy online. You can create a beautiful vase. Maybe you might put that there. That's an earth element. Activate this area with gems and crystals for lots of windfalls, lots of opportunities, international travel, and just pleasant, happy surprises this year. Lastly, get out on the job and make more money by writing and communicating. You will be able to make more money this year if you write and communicate, and even do a little travel. Don't put that suitcase away. Get out and do some traveling. And writers, this is the year that you can really get ahead, because the 4-star of love is also the star for writers. And if you've thought about going back to school, that because it can make you more money, this is the year to do that. Activate the 4-star with some beautiful flowers, some pretty crystals. That will all activate that 4-star in the north. I really like activating that with a pen, a pretty pen, if you have that, and even fish, figures of fish and images of water will also activate that. Well, everybody, I really do thank you for being here for such a long time. We're right at that 30-minute mark. I do want to encourage you, if you want to know all the specifics for your home, your particular bedroom in the corner it's in, the facing direction for your house, your zodiac sign, I highly encourage you to go online to my website at redlotusletter.com/annual, and then click on the Year of the Pig information. You can also check out this podcast online, and I'll have information details there. Just go to redlotusletter.com and click on radio. Well, it's been great being with you. I hope you have a fabulous holiday season, a wonderful new year, and a fantastic Year of the Pig. I wish you all the very best. Thanks for listening today to 5-Minute Feng Shui. The Year of the Pig is coming, and I want to share with you where you can find everything you want in the year ahead. That's because the Prosperity Star is coming this year, and it's showering us with a Roman candle of opportunities for money, abundance, and love. And it's all in my annual Feng Shui Forecast Success Pack. You'll get a full year of in-depth Feng Shui details about how to use the energy of the year for success and prosperity. And it's for every house and every zodiac sign. And my forecast also includes lucky clothing colors, handbag, and wallet colors. You'll get a full zodiac report for your Chinese zodiac sign, and so much more. Be sure to go to redlotusletter.com/annual for all the details on the Year of the Pig.